Intel.
Doug.
So micro ATX motherboard. I was looking for the name. I was just reading it all out loud.
Yeah. Ooh. Open this back up.
Yes, it's gonna be hard for me where I can't get a job until I'm 18
Oh, yeah.
because
Yeah,
my mom, if I
if,
get a
if,
job
if you make
when
too
I'm
much,
16, my mom will lose all benefits.
yeah, if you end up making too much money, right? Okay. I'm just gonna use Micro Center because it's in US there.
What was your YouTube name again?
It's still not Pro Gamer. It's supposed to be not up, but
Okay.
I didn't. I realized the A was missing. Okay, what was the? Okay, you're doing an i5, Intel i5. You said what model was it?
Are you talking about the
Proce-
motherboard or
Processor.
processor? I'll tell you, Intel Core i5 12600K.
Whoa, yeah, no wonder that's not making any sense. Yeah, let's add that to the list. Uh,
What's up, Peter?
hey, what's happening? We're just going through a computer parts list here, and then we're probably gonna jump into some Warzone or something. You up for a game or two?
Yeah.
We're just going through a parts. He's just going. Luke here's just going through a parts list, so we're just kind of going over it and seeing what parts make sense for a computer he wants to build in the near future.
Yeah, because I'm gonna save up and make my own PC.
Okay, now.
It's just gonna be hard to get all this money.
Well, it depends. Like, I mean, it depends how you're in the future you want to do
I'm
it.
not allowed, and I can't get a job until I'm 18. So yeah, I'll probably have to wait a while.
Um, see what I. Okay, we got that. Just trying to think. And you said the GPU you said was a 4060, right?
Yeah, the MSI Gaming GeForce RTX 4060.
Parts. Uh, graphics card. Let's go. Yeah, obviously it's new.
I looked you up on YouTube and it doesn't show.
How do here? Let's see if I can. Oh, I will send. I'll send it. Oh, not that way.
It just doesn't like it. Don't like
Here,
your name apparently.
there. That's how the whisper. That's how you spell it.
There you go. I misspelled it just a little bit.
Shit happens. 40.
Warzone gun grind and PC building on paper.
Yep. Okay, let's go here. Yeah, let's go. What is... CPU speed 3. Yeah, okay. Let's go add to cart. Okay, now. Okay, you said 8 gig, 128 bit. You said it was the 4060 Ti?
Yeah.
So then it's probably
That's
this
the
one.
same one.
Right here?
Yeah, it's the same one.
We add that. And the board, what board did you have?
And the white one.
What do you mean
Yeah.
the what? What do you mean the white one? What white one?
Oh no. I was talking about the white one. The one.
The other color.
Your stream has a little bit of delay.
Ah, it's probably that could be. It's running off my processor at the moment. I should switch it back. My video card can handle it probably a little faster. Output. Ah. Here, give me a second. I'll pause it and start it again. There we go. There, we're back. It is back. Ah, go away. My video card has way more power than it's probably way faster. How's it now?
Good.
Yeah, see, it's probably the graphics chip on the processor is good, but it's probably not nearly as fast as this is.
This is just a little bit faster, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, now which board was it?
It was. Are you talking about the motherboard?
Yeah.
I've yet to find one. That's what I'm looking for now.
Ah, frick! Come on, you stupid thing! Hitting all the wrong buttons. And go computers, components. Oh yeah, like that's a really good way to like. Yes, don't break it. Don't you think that for being Amazon, for being $1 trillion value company, you think they'd have a better thing for the PC portion? Like, yes, I like my options here. Electronic computer components, electronic. The hell does that help me? I'm thinking. Let's see here. You could technically go DDR4. Like if let's say we were doing it in this year, you could do DDR4 if you wanted to, because DDR4 memory is you can get it for quite a bit cheaper. But I think the main thing is that, and it's fine if you do that. But the thing is like AMD, for example, all the AMD's and brand new stuff, like their AM5 stuff, you cannot. It's DDR5 only. And Intel, I'm not sure when they're going to do it, but I'm sure they'll eventually do that as well.
Oh, yeah.
So DDR5 might be a little bit more money, but it'll save you the headache of having to upgrade everything. You know, changing your board out, changing your board out, changing everything out. If you go DDR5, at least you can keep your memory, if you really want to. Because well, you can do DDR4, but like I say, it's kind of like This is not a ROG Strict B760. That's not that'll be a solid board. Not a bad price. I mean, you can go over $1,000 on a board. Like this is probably half of what my board is in my Canadian dollars. So my Canadian dollars is probably in US is probably about 360 to $400. So I mean, this is actually pretty decent. Um, do you plan on what do you because you don't want to spend you don't want to spend like 2 grand on it now, kind of thing, because I mean you're obviously gonna if you're doing Intel it's a 1700 socket, which is what you're doing, which is what I'm running. That is technically out of expired already. Like they don't they did 14th gen, and that's the last one. They're going to be changing the whole socket, all that stuff for the next release. So it's going to be a all new platform. Uh, MSI is not bad. Before
Is
hey here, you know what? This isn't a bad this here isn't a bad board. Let's check. I think this is the board I used to have, and then I accidentally scratched it. It was quite annoying. 214. That's not too bad. What's the price difference? WD Black SN 850. That's not a. It's not a 2 terabytes to be good to go. Currently not available. Oh, sorry then.
I was just looking at the one that you clicked on.
This one.
Prime Z698.
Yeah, this is very similar to the board that I used to have. Like this is if it's not the same, they're like siblings. Because I had the Prime Z690, but I don't think it was A. I'm not 100% sure. I don't remember. I'd have to call like Memory Express, which is the place up here, which is kind of like the Micro Center kind of thing up here. Not quite as big as Micro Center, I don't think, like loaded, but with like as big of a building and stuff like that. But it's the similar place.
Hey Beetle, how much longer do you think you'll be? I just might go just do a warm up round in quick play.
Yeah, go for it.
All right, just invite me when y'all are.
Yeah, so let's do that. Let's duplicate that tab. Yeah, what do we got here? Okay. Now this is a DDR5 board. I personally, I mean, I know some people would say, oh, 16 gigs is fine. Honestly, I personally wouldn't go less than 32, just because the fact is you're thinking about, in a year from now or something, right? So this is just to kind of get an idea what it would be in a year from now. So I wouldn't go anything less than 32 gigs, because in a year and a half, 2 years from now, that might be the minimum. That might be the go-to standard at that point. Because I mean, it used to be 8 and 12 gigs used to be enough. Now 16 is kind of the minimum. And I mean, it's just slowly going to go up over time. So I mean, it's just what it is. As programs and games and shit get bigger and demand more, it's going to just get bigger. Well, this isn't bad. CL36. DDR5 is a little bit higher on latency. Where's my sort button? Blue. Sort. Stupid ass thing. Yeah, 35 grand. Yeah, that sounds right. Sure, let's do that. Under $300. Here we go. Low to high. And nope. That is not for us. Okay, let's. I think this is this. Yeah, I think this is no. I have this correction. I have the 64 gig packs. This is the 32. I think. Yeah, 32 right there.
Yeah, no, your stream's just delayed on my end because of where.
Well, it might be delayed in
a second as well.
Well, the OBS is probably on the 5 second delay. Like the actual output.
Like a 5-6 second.
Yeah. It's one of those
Whenever you get on something, you have to stop for a second.
yeah. I think it's automatically like that. Is it does it stop and lag, or does it keep going?
It just keeps going. No lag,
So
nothing.
it's not like it's choppy or anything like that. It's still going. It's just you're seeing 5 seconds behind kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Uh
What exactly does RAM do?
RAM. That is one of the most important.
Yeah.
That's one of the second most important part of your system. Yeah. I'm just reset. I'm just turning on the. I'm just changing the delay so it's 0. There. How's it now? If I click that, what do you see?
It's doing its thing. I got my
It might take. Well, it might take a second to catch up.
close out and load back in.
Yep.
Get load faster.
Yeah. Well, and it might reset what it's seeing. Doo-doo-doo. Did it work? Whoa. Whoa.
I'm not sure if you.
Oh. Whoops. There we go. I thought. Yeah. It's still stuck on there. That's okay. Yeah. Is that better? What in the world? There we go. Is it coming? Is my audio coming through? That's weird. Is this working? Whoa. Yep, there it is. Oh, yeah, yeah. It's a being funny.
The regular loading screen.
What?
I don't want to load us into a match. For like a quick play thing, load us into the live, try to listen to a match. No.
Yeah, let's just go Kingston for example.
I can't think off my head. For RAM is like, is RAM the game storage or is SSD the game storage? I can't think.
You're getting chopped up there. What was that?
Is RAM the game storage or is SSD?
SSDs are storage. RAM is a form of storage, but it's storage that you don't have access. You technically don't access. The processor accesses it. It kind of loads your program. Whatever programs you open, it loads a bit of that into the memory, like the RAM. And so then when you go and open it, let's say you close that program, it keeps a little bit of information about that program in the RAM, so that later on when you go to open the program, it goes to the RAM and looks, hey, you've opened this before. It tells it from the RAM to open it, so then it opens. That's why your program open quicker. Because if it had to open straight from the hard drive on its own, then it's like it's got to go check the hard drive back, and the hard drive is a lot slower. Like your typical hard drives are a lot slower. Like nowadays, if you run NVMe drive, which you'll be able to do on this, then that's way faster. Like, I mean, it's really fast.
Yeah. Your microphone's breaking up a decent bit. Well,
Just thinking here. Oh, here, we'll just go with this one for now. Just kind of an idea. We got that. Okay, so these four are your main parts. You mean?
what was that?
And you want a nice little NVMe drive. That's where you can install all your shit on. Silicon Power, I have never heard of. 990 Pro. That's actually a nice drive. I know that because I have one. 184. Yeah, it's come down in price. It's actually not too. It's not too bad. The Pro drive.
What was the RAM you picked out? Because I'm at stuff that you got in. Okay.
Oh, I used the wrong page. It's this one right here. I just used this one just for, number's sake. This all fits together. Like that's not a problem. It all fit together. But it's a white one. I mean, you can change it to whatever. I mean, there's no exact color scheme to this layout. Like, I mean, you can, if you want to get into colors and stuff like that, or you want to black out, you can always do that. This is just to kind of get us an idea of what numbers you're looking at. Let's go like this. I want 2 terabytes. I don't want nothing less than 2 terabytes in my opinion. Because if you're gonna run one main drive, I would run, like in my case, I'm running a 1 terabyte for my main, but I ran out of space for games and stuff because it fills up so quick. So I mean, I had Call of Duty on there, and that took up like almost a quarter of it because of how big it is. This is over 100 plus gigs, so I wouldn't go with less than 2 to 2. I'm not familiar with Silicon Power. I'm not gonna say to get it. I'm not gonna say don't. I mean, that's kind of a whatever. Crucial. Ignore the gaming where it says gaming on drives like this. Ignore that shit. That's just marketing garbage. This is this is 1 terabyte. Sabrent. Okay, Sabrent's supposed to be pretty decent. Here, let's go with the Sabrent rocket. Well, let's say you go 2 of those, one for your main drive and one for your game drive to install games on. You know, one to install all your programs and stuff on, like say your Steam or whatever it is, and then you use the second one to install your games to. So like when you install Steam, I don't know if you've used it, but in Steam, or most game apps, you open it and then you go under your settings. Like here, I have Steam on here. Okay, you go under. In this case, you go under Steam and you go. Wrong side. Yeah, you go to your settings and then you go under downloads. Downloads it? No, storage. There you go. You go to storage and then you could just go and pick which drive you want it to go to. And then when you select the drive you want it to go to, that's the drive it would automatically go to. And that's how I have mine set up. So I have all my games installed into one drive, a separate drive. So I go here. Let's just say, let's just say you did 2 of those.
Yeah, your mic out here is breaking up really badly. I'm watching the YouTube because your mic on YouTube's not breaking up at all.
Oh, okay. That's.
So it's a little bit delayed.
Yeah, I'm getting some breakup on your side too. It could be the game. It could be because I got the game sitting in the background.
Probably.
So I'm just putting 2 M.2 drives in. Like these guys, that's one for your main drive and one for installing everything too. Like you can install like your Microsoft Office to your main one, your Steam game app, your Blizzard app, whatever it is you want to use. And then this is the way I do it. I mean, you can always change it. You can take one out if you want, whatever. But I mean, for $149, a 2 terabyte is actually not too bad, and it's a 4th gen, so.
Yeah, it's not bad at all, really, is it?
You know, so I mean, you could get.
SSD only.
Well, this is just the M.2. These are faster than a regular SSD. This is technically an SSD, but these are way faster. Like most SSDs cap out at 500 megabit transfer. These can tap out at like 5, 6, 7,000. Like 10x that. So I mean, you're performance wise, it's very unlikely you'll ever cap it out. Playing a game, you'll never cap out the performance. But when you go to, let's say, when you go to install like games, like let's say you download the game, now it's got to install it. It's gonna take a lot.
Am I adding the card both?
I put 2 on here, but you can always change it. You know, whatever.
I'm not gonna be taking any screenshots or photos, whatever.
No.
I'll just be playing games.
Yeah, well,
So do I need to or no?
It depends how big like you can. I wouldn't go if you want to. What's a 4 terabyte drive size price? There, that's a 4 terabyte. So a 4 terabyte is $450. How much? 8? 8's probably more. Yeah, that's too much. I would. You're paying literally double the money, or maybe a little more for that one for the 8. Like if you would do 1 drive, you could get away with it. I would. How much is a 1 terabyte? You could always what? Hang on. You know what? Where are we here? Let's go back here. Okay, so it is. If we go to, let's just go to 1. Okay, so 1 is 149. Okay, 149. So let's go back to 2. Now let's go back page. Let's say I go to a 1 terabyte for a main drive. Just go like that. Okay, now let's go like this. This is the way I have it right now on my machine. I mean, you can again do it however. I mean, this would be cheaper than 2 terabytes. Because I mean, if you want to install games, I mean, 1 terabyte is going to be small when you think about putting your Windows, because you got to put Windows on there, or whatever operating system. If you want to do Linux, you can do that too if that's your thing. But let's say you're doing Windows, that's going to take up, 50, 60 gigs nowadays. And then if you want to use it for school,
or do I just get one? I still have a laptop to use for school and stuff.
Well, that's why I'm thinking of like if you want to get multi-use out of it, not just playing games. Like let's say you want to use it for school projects or something like that, because I mean you can use it for that too, right? other you can use some do some of your school works and stuff like that. Like say if you go to university college, you can still use it, right? It's not just I mean any computer you can use, but a 1 terabyte would be fine for a main drive. I wouldn't necessarily for installing games. I wouldn't bother with 1 terabyte. I'd go no less than 2, because 1 terabyte on games you'll probably load that up very quickly. Call of Duty's
So
example.
downgrade 2 terabyte to the 1 terabyte.
So
You're saying
so
for the SSD.
for the main drive, because you can do 3 on that board, I believe 3 or 4. I think it's actually. I mean, we have it here. I think is it 2 or 3?
Yeah, I'll still sharing information.
Yeah, getting there.
So his microphone is lagging in game,
Yeah,
but on stream it's not lagging, so it's a little bit delayed, so I can hear him.
it should say how many. It says 4, so I mean, you can put 4 in if you want, but that's a later thing.
But so far, like my whole list, my cart right now has a total of $915 in it.
So this is where you'd be at right now. Now, what I would, if you want to do just one drive for now and then add one in later, then I would just go away from the 1 terabyte and just do a 2 terabyte for your single drive, and then you can always add another one in after. That's how I would do it.
Can't I always like buy another SSD like later on?
Well, that's what I'm saying. If you do one drive, I would just do this one. It's a little bit more money, but you double the capacity, and then you'll be good for however long until you decide you need another one, a bigger one. In which case you can buy another one and add it in. It's pretty straightforward that way. So I mean, this is how that's how I would go about it. I mean, now here's the other thing. You got to one thing to keep in mind is this processor. Most of these 1200 series processors, other than the really dirt cheap one, which for gaming isn't really that useful. If you're just using it for surfing the internet, then it doesn't matter. But if you want to play some games, stuff like that, you need something decent. You need a cooler for it, whether it's air cooler or water cooler. Yeah, but you can get. See, and that's the other thing. Like you need to make sure that I don't know how big the 4060s are. They're not. I'm sure they're not nearly as big as the 4090s. The 4090s you need a big enough case to fit the thing. 4060 it might still be fine with the regular.
Need a case and what do you call it?
Yeah. Now, go back this way. Okay, so now let's go. What's the power draw on this bad boy? That's where something you need to know. Because if you don't have enough power, then you won't get the performance out of it, because it'll be trying to pull more power than it can, than a power processor can. The power supply can put out, and then the power supply is going to try, and then it's going to get hot. It's going to heat up because now it's not efficient. Because it's trying to put out more than it's supposed to, and all the garbage. Yeah, let's see. I would imagine it shouldn't be too insane or anything. You know what? Let's go like this. Yeah. This would be very similar. Okay, 160 watts. Processor's 125. That's 285 watts. Here it's recommending minimum 550. So I would say for a power supply, honestly, I would say do like an 850, and then you can you should be okay. Because let's see what let's close this shit. Too many crap. Yeah, let's go 850 watts.
550 watts, okay.
Like 850 that's not too bad. Thermaltake's not bad. Asus, I've never used one of their power supplies, but it doesn't look like they're too bad. I've used their boards and stuff, and I've had no real issues.
850 volt, you said?
850 watt, yeah.
There's one here for $99 or $4. It's the GN 850 power supply, 850 watt. Plus gold, certified gaming.
Ignore the gaming shit.
Uh,
That's all marketing. NZXT, this one? 1,000 watt. That's not too bad. $120. Mine's like $256, and I have it. Well, no, mine's over that. I think mine's like 300 something, but mine's like 1,300. But I need to have a big power supply because the 4090 they recommend a minimum of 1,000. So I just went with the 1,300. I'm like, then I don't have to think about it.
So basically, as long as you're not under the recommended power.
Like if you got your computer just on and you're watching YouTube and stuff like that, it's gonna not take too much power. But when you play in games, that's when you're gonna push it, right? And you want to, and I would say think about future. You want to be able to add some stuff. Maybe you want to upgrade and stuff like that, and you can save yourself some money if you buy a bigger one up front. Let's say you get let's say you can get 1,000 watt. That'll save you a little bit of money in the future, unless you get something that demands like 1,500.
Yeah.
That way, it's one part that you should be able to get away with should you need to save some money somewhere. It's kind of like the future, because in a computer, it's very hard to future-proof because things change, right? So much.
I add to cart the NZXT power supply, the 1,000 watt.
This one right here. Yeah, let's just say we do this one. I mean, obviously, things will change by the time you're able to do it. Things might change. So, let's go case.
Yeah, that one right there.
This one. What's the size of the video card? Dimensions, card dimensions, 247, 130, 42, dude. 130, 247, 130. That sounds like it should fit. It should be a fit. Let's go. Yes. It's always good to get the information straight from Corsair, in this case. Maximum GPU length, 360, maximum CPU core height. Let's see, what do we got here? Month 30. Yeah, I don't see why that would be a problem. So let's just go with this one. No featured offers available. Oh well. Fine. Be that way. Maybe they got some other.
There's one here. It's
options.
GAMDIAS RGB gaming ATX mid tower computer case. with side tempered glass panel and magnetic dust filter, and 3 built-in 120 millimeter ARGB fans.
It's a what? Is that what it is? Ah. Go back, you stupid thing. Yeah, let's just go like we'll just go like this for right here. Where's that? Go back. Uh, something like that. You like something like this? Just we're just picking numbers here because it'll change obviously.
Yeah.
Speak.
But there's one I'm looking at 58, basically $59 for it.
The only thing I would do is make sure that you get one that's big enough that you can fit a bigger video card in later on, should you do so. Which is something we'll come up to right away. Like, I mean, which you might have. You mean if you ever build a new one, then whatever. Eventually, at some point in time. Ooh, Antec, here you go, $94.
Motherboard compatibility is ATX.
Yeah, you want as many options as you can because it gives you some chain upgradable options.
Oh, no, for your shit to catch up.
If it holds an ATX board, then it should hold MATX because MATX is smaller. Oh, it's just $94. Let's just say it's that for now. Just to get an idea of what the numbers are looking like. We'll go like this. Okay, this would be, kept into the next year, or into next season.
Yeah, I see the one you're talking about right here.
Just thinking. How do you like to play your games? Do you like to have the graphics turned up as much as you can, or more like performance and speed?
More like a performance kind of, yeah.
Because if from a like for just everyday use, this is fine. I'm just thinking like if you're looking at what, how much is a 4070?
Like, I know, yeah, hey, PC is better graphics, but I mean, even if the graphics are a little bleh, it's fine.
I wouldn't go with the. I'm just trying. Didn't I say 40? Yeah, 40. I said 4070. Why are you giving me all the other shit that I didn't ask for? Figures. Looks like a 4070 starts at 550. It looks like, which is still not too bad for a 4070. Our price, that's like $1,000. We get ripped off. See, I would typically when doing a computer, we normally suggest, like, especially if you're doing, we normally suggest putting a little bit more into it. If you're doing more for gaming and you like stuff like that, to put more into the graphics card, because you can get away with less processor with a bigger graphics card because you can put some of the graphics load on the graphics card. Whereas if you go to a lower end graphics card with a lower end processor, then your processor has to start doing a lot of the work. And you want to take all the as much of it off.
Right now, like in cart should be good, right?
It'll be okay.
for the graphics card wise.
It'll be here. What's Call of Duty's mix? We'll just use Call of Duty's minimum spec.
I mean, yeah, it won't be able to like be the best as it can be graphics card, but it's still something that
No,
will
no,
make a game.
no. You want I mean you want a reason, you want a decent experience, right? Like you don't want a trash experience. That's just a waste. I'm just trying to think of like what can you get the most for the with the least, kind of, if that makes sense. Okay, minimum spec. Okay, that's minimum recommended. 1080, 3060. Uh, yeah, so it wouldn't. I mean, it's not I mean, this is not a super hardcore graphics intense game either. I mean, you're not aiming to play at 4K at all anytime soon, right? Because then you want some. If you want to do 4K, then you might want something a little bit more beefy. But as at the moment, it'll do the job. Like the 4060 is very comparable to a 3060, 3070, kind of in that range. It's a little bit faster, but it's not like
No,
it's
I
not
don't
like
play 4K at all. Not really at all. No.
well, playing 4K is more expensive because then you need a 4K display, which I don't know if what you're gonna use. That's up to you. So, but yeah, like, it'll like for a lower budget system. I mean, it'll be fine. Now let's assume let's assume you have a display that you're going to use. You have a keyboard and mouse that you're using right now. You should probably just use that, right? Most likely, unless it's broken. uh, let's say you do that. I don't know if you're using a TV or if
Is
you're
there
going to use a
anything else
display.
that like I would need as well added to this
Well,
besides what we have now?
well aside from your operating system, you have to add that in wherever you buy that. Which that's usually not more. I don't know what the U.S. price is, but yeah, so $138, $140 for seniors. Oh, that's the book. Never mind. Like what? Yeah, so let's just say it's $148. But you can also make a Microsoft account and then download it, and then I think it's still about the same, but then you just make your own USB, and it usually gives you instructions how to do that. So if you add another 130, let's see, proceed to checkout. I just want to, no, I don't want to create. I don't want to log in. Okay, well, whatever. Whatever your taxes and all that shit would be, then So let's say it's $1,500 plus Windows, $1,700 probably. But that's if you do like a Z690. If you go to a lower chipset, then you can get it. Like if you go to, I think is it a B650 or something like that. If you go to a chipset below this, then you can get it for a little cheaper yet. Now the only thing is this. Now this is 1700 LGA 1700. Okay, that's currently what the highest Intel has to offer. they're going to most likely be changing that whenever the new processors come out. They're probably not going to be on 1700. They're probably going to be some other number. That has to do with the socket it plugs into. It's going to probably be totally different. Intel does that every couple of generations. They totally change it. Now, if you want something, and I mean I like Intel, but I I won't hesitate to recommend AMD if it's something you're wanting to keep for a longer period and just upgrade certain parts. AMD is really good about, like say that, because the current thing is AM5. Okay, that's AMD's newest thing. It came out late, like November, December, something like that last year, and beginning of this year. It's when it kind of came out, or not beginning of last year, somewhere, sometime mid last year to early last year, as AM5 came out. So they're on their first generation of AM5. It's DDR5 only, but here's the thing about AM5, the AMD. AMD tends to, like Intel, you might get 3 or 4 years out of this particular, chipset, this socket as it's called. The 1700, 14 series is the last one. So you've got a 12, I've got a 12 series, but there's 13 series, and then there's also 14. 14 is the last one. After that, they're going to be changing it to something else. I don't know what it is. I haven't heard anything, so I don't know what the next, LGA. It could be LGA 2022 for all I know. Whatever that could be, which means none of your parts will cross over. You'll have to change. At least your board and your processor won't cross over. You'll have to change both of them. Your video card will be fine. Your drives will be fine. Your power supply will be fine. Your RAM will be fine. The processor won't, and your board won't, because your processor won't work in the new board because it's a totally different style. So that's out, and your board won't work with the new processor because it's a different style. So that's both out. So that's $450, $500 out. Pretty much everything else should still cross over.
Let me get through the list of everything that is needed for
Pretty much all this. And I mean,
the PC game, of course.
If you want to get away with, now, I personally wouldn't suggest doing it this way, but I mean, each their own. If you really want to save some money, you could technically drop a video card. You could still play games because the processor has a built-in video processor in it, like GPU. Now, the only catch is it's not going to be that great of an experience. It's not going to have nearly the performance that a separate video GPU like this is going to have. It's just not. This is designed specifically for that. Yes, this has it designed for doing that too, but this has a lot more horsepower behind it. If you're just in an doing office work, then you don't need the video card. Like if you're just if you're doing a business and you're setting up 100 computers for your employees to, you got secretaries and whatever, and they all need to have a computer to work on, you wouldn't bother with this. You just have this. That's all you need because that's all they need.
Well, for me,
but if you want to play games, I would suggest minimum this.
Right now, not with tax and all, but without tax, it's $1,130.
Yeah, so we're not too much difference. But I have this case in here. So I mean, and that, like I said, that'll all change in a year or two whenever you decide you can pull the trigger and do it. Like these numbers will all change, and parts will probably all change. But something to consider if you want to buy something and keep it for an extended period and only upgrade certain pieces, AMD is good for that. Like you can get an AM5 board now, get an AM5 processor now. Let's say you get a lower end budget, more budget build, but then later, let's say in 2 years from now, you go, okay, you know what? I have more money. I want to buy the flagship, the Cadillac of AMD. You can go buy out the fastest one that fits to that AM5 socket, because in 3 or 4 years, more than likely, they're still going to be making AM5. That's one thing AMD does that Intel does not. The AMD's platform usually runs for a longer period of time than Intel does. Like Intel did it for like 3 or 4 years. AMD declared their AM4 platform obsolete. They just did it this last year, and that AM4 has been out for like 6 years. And apparently at CES, which is a big tech thing. Computer technology, TVs, whatever, you name it, all kinds of stuff. They had announced a new processor for AM4, even though they technically don't even need to make anything for it. Just for those people who want to upgrade their existing system to be able to upgrade to something more budget friendly without blowing their wallets. So I mean, that's what they're kind of, the AMD is good on that side of things. And there's other good things, but we won't get into it because it gets all technical and be here forever and we'll be just as confused before we started. But yeah, let's pretend that this is that system with taxes. I always estimate, say, 10% for, if this is roughly how much it is. Let's just say this was after tax, because obviously I'm not going to sign in because there's no point. It's going to change the region and everything. But let's just say this was, let's say it was $1,300 after tax, just to pick a number. I would say budget up to $1,500, because chances are you're going to go through there, like most people with most things. You're going to go, oh, I would like to add this keyboard because I like it. Why? Because I want to. So you add it on. Next thing you know, oh, I like that mouse, I'm going to add that on. Next thing you know, you added $200. So it's just one of those. This is kind of like now. I mean, this nowadays, this is cheap nowadays. It's fairly cheap nowadays. Um, like when I built my first computer, which has been, you're what, 16, 17. I've been married for almost that long. I was probably 17 when I built my first computer. My first computer, it cost me around $1,500, a couple hundred bucks more.
Cheap nowadays, but it's not really cheap when you don't have a job.
Well, that's the thing. Like this is on the cheap end of things already nowadays. Like it's not the cheapest. You can obviously go a lot cheaper, but if you want to play games on, you're not gonna like it, kind of thing. Like this is kind of almost your low. You're getting close to your budget, lowest end you can get with playing a game that you can actually enjoy. Get some enjoyment out of without having to blow the bank. So on the lowest, on the low end, this is reaching closer to the low end without actually scraping the dirt. I mean, scraping the dirt, you don't want that, because then you're gonna hate every experience you have with trying to play a game, because it's gonna suck. Because you can take out the video card and you save yourself almost $400, and then you're down to an $850 PC, which is fine if you don't want to plan to play any games that take graphics power. But if you want to play something like Call of Duty or stuff like that, you're gonna need the video card. If you're just going to look at YouTube and play ping pong on there, well, then you probably don't need a whole lot. The graphics card is where you typically end up spending the most money, and that's usually where most tech people would recommend that you put the more money into there than into your processor, because then you can take a lot of load off your processor onto here. But again, that obviously has to come with whatever price tag you can afford. I mean, if you can't afford a $40,000 part, then I mean, you just can't afford it. It's ridiculous, right? Why suggest something you can't afford? Like, I'm not going to tell you, hey, go out and get a 4090. That's about almost $2,000 in the US. Like, I mean, that's more than what the cost of this whole machine is right now. So that would just be stupid. Like at this price point, this gets you going. And if you want to change something later, you can always change it. And quite honestly, 2 years from now, when you do have the option to do something like this, you might change your mind. You might not do it at all. Interest might change, right? So I mean, or they might not. You might get even deeper in the rabbit hole.
Yeah, no, I feel like right now, like with all this, I feel pretty good that, yeah, once I get the money, I'll be able to just start buying stuff.
Yeah.
Where I get a chance to.
Mhm.
But I also feel like I should text someone that has their PC and be like, hey, you should lend it to me and give it to me.
I would never do that. I don't lend a computer to anybody. No, I don't think I ever have. If I have, it was like one of my low end ones. Technically, I have 3 computers running. Well, not running. One of them's just sitting beside me, not doing anything. It's not plugged in. But that's the oldest one in the bunch. My router is an Intel. Actually, my router has an Intel 12400. Let's see. I think this is the processor my router has. Actually, here. Yeah, this is pretty much the one that my router system that I built has. It's 12400. So, but again, I don't play games on it. I don't really, it just sits in the corner and hosts connects my internet to everything. It's more power than a router needs to be, but I just don't care. I mean, that's the price. This is the price of a high-end router already, for home use anyway. But yeah, no, this for a beginning system, and I mean, this might be one of those things that you might, even whether you do it now or 2 years from now or 3 years from now, obviously this is going to change because in 2 years from now there's going to be something totally different out there, right? But this is kind of and by then your budget might change too. It might be less, it might be more. And I mean, the prices will probably could most likely change too by then. Like get more expensive because unfortunately nothing goes cheaper. Just give me 1 second here. So let's go. Okay, let's go.
I feel like with that though, I could be pretty good whenever I get a job in a couple of years because I'm only 16.
You know what? I just thought of something else.
I'm not able to get a job right now. It kind of makes me mad, but
Yeah, something you need a cooler for it as well. Like, and you could get away. You could probably get away if you're not overclocking or anything like that. Then you'll get a fine. Then an air cooler will be just fine. Noctuas are considered some of the best air coolers out there. Of course, they come with a price tag, but Be Quiet apparently is pretty decent too. Here, let's just say you did the Be Quiet. Because that processor doesn't come with one. There. Yeah, so $1,300 plus your Windows. 7600X, that's not too bad. If you're building a brand new machine, I wouldn't go AM4 just because yes, it's cheap, but the problem is by the time
I'm looking for if I want to build one based off of color, I would think it'd just be like a black and white build or close enough to just a white build.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and that's what I was saying. You can that can all change, right? So. This processor would be really good at gaming. I've heard very good things about it. It's a little bit more money, of course, because it's a new platform. But you don't even necessarily need to go that far. Come on, high low. Okay. No. See, like here's even an AMD setup for decent price.
All the parts I have as well, they're all free shipping.
Yeah. Oh yeah. This isn't even necessarily bad price. G-Skill. Actually, I think is G-Skill what I have in my gaming rig, the one I'm on right now. Yes, I think it is. I think I have G-Skill RAM in my computer that I'm on right now. Haven't had a problem with it. 7700X. That's a good setup. 647. I mean, that's not bad. I mean, just buy your video card of choice, your case, and your cooler, because you'll need a cooler. A lot of processors these days, unless it's the really low end ones, don't come with a cooler, because most people end up water cooling them. I don't know, like even here, like this here is it's actually a pretty decent price for this setup. I mean, and the thing is, because this is so new, this is a very new platform. this platform you should get like 5 or 6 more years out of the life of some of these. So I mean, if you have an AM5 board, like in this case, this is all AM5 because it has to be. This is AMD. With the AM5 board, you can later, let's say in 2 years from now, you want to upgrade to the newest and fastest processor that's out there. Should you decide to, all you have to do is pull the processor out, update the BIOS, throw the new processor in, and away you go. So you could technically use your older stuff on your brand new processor if you buy one, in a different one. You know, let's say in 2 years you buy this, and then 2 years later you go buy the fastest processor that's out for $1,200 or whatever it is, and you can go plop it in here. Essentially, that's the one nice thing AMD has going for it. I mean, they have other things, but why get into the weeds? But let's say you did a 7600X. We're just doing for numbers' sake. An AM5 has to be DDR5. It's not an option. They made it that way. So low to high. I don't necessarily want the cheapest of the cheapest. No, you still want something. You want something good, but it doesn't necessarily need to be $800. Because that's just ridiculous. A CSM board, unless you are a business, this is not worth getting.
Or I could also look at get on the Micro Centers and look at pre-built ones as well. If I wanted to.
Yeah, you can
But
do.
those are still expensive.
Well, I mean, because they charge labor, right? They include labor in the price too, for the build. Oh, that's 2011. Why are you giving me AMD only? Stupid thing. I don't know why it's giving me Intel's in there too. Like I specifically I specified AMD. Stupid thing. Okay, CSM is it more for commercial, like it says, because it has no extra features. It's basically just a solid, reputable board. It'll do the job, but it doesn't get feature updates. So like this is something like a company who wants like 1,000 machines, they would buy
It's
this.
just a little special.
Well, they would buy this for, if they're buying like 1,000 machines to outfit their company, they'd buy something like this because they don't want all the jazzy stuff. They just want something that's going to work, that's not going to have a bunch of shit that can go wrong. ASRock? Is this ASRock's supposed to be coming up in quality. Apparently, ASRock's supposed to be coming up pretty decent nowadays. They used to be back in the day that if you had an ASRock board, people laughed at you because they're like, that's garbage. And now now they've apparently gotten better. Okay, let's go add that. Now, if I go to the cart here, okay, so I say, so before we were at about $1,300 total. So if we go and remove, okay, this we can't use this one. Let's assume we can use this. This we can use. This we can use. This we should be able to use. I don't see why not. Remove that. Keep that. Remove that. So here it's about 100, about a 20, $30 down difference. Basically your gas money. To drive anywhere. But the only the one catch with this, oh yeah, but then you need your cooler. So it's about the same price. But the catch is that with this setup, because it's a brand new platform, like it's just come out.
Not bad at all, really.
Well, no, and here's the other thing, because it's all AM5, it's a brand new platform. Well, yeah, and that's the thing. Like this is one of the cheaper processors. You can go to a 7600, whatever. This is just this can change. And I mean, in the future, everything's gonna be different anyway. But like the one thing with this is, even if you, let's say this is what, let's pretend like we're 2 years ago, we're already at the 2 year point. You're ready to buy something, right? Let's pretend today was the 2 year point that you're buying something. You could easily get this all now, and then in a year and a half from now, take this out, upgrade this to the 10,600, whatever is next on the AMD list, and just plop it in this board. Because AMD has a reputation of holding on to, like, say AM4, like I said, AM4. In this case, AM5. I would imagine probably get 5 or 6 years. Like AMD tends to hold their platforms out for like 5, 6, 7 years. So you can take something now and hang on to most of the parts and just upgrade one piece here and there if you want. Like that, I've seen many people do that. Like I was at my computer place here maybe a month or two ago, and the guy had brought in an older AM4 system. Like AM4, they're not making much for that anymore, like because they're discontinuing it. And he just upgraded the video card, and away he would go, and then got his system cleaned up because he was a smoker, so it had to get cleaned. It was all gross and nasty, and so they cleaned it up, and there you go. He got it all clean. So they went to clean it up for him. They figured out that his graphics card wasn't quite up to par. He just upgraded his graphics card, and away he goes. And he I think he ordered a new processor. He got a new processor because he could get one of the newest ones, the fastest ones, and plop it in there because it was all AM4, and his system was probably 5 years old. So that's the nice thing about AMD. They kind of have a little bit of the budget mind in, the future budget mind in, or the future idea of budget in mind when they think about selling product. Because I mean, let's face it, any company needs customers, right? See how that's the only way they be business. Intel, I don't know if they think I don't necessarily think they think like that, because Intel has a big market in the commercial area space too. I mean, they both do, but Intel's a way bigger is bigger than AMD is. So I don't think they're too concerned about that, because they switch their platform every 3 to 5 years. AMD will hold on to the same one for 5 to 6 years. So depending on where your budget lies, and and just whatever you want, whatever makes sense to buy, price wise. AMD right now is a little bit more expensive than Intel, but AMD's also got the newest platform out there. Intel's oldest. So it's kind of a teeter-totter of what makes sense. This was the newest and it's the latest, and you could probably have it for 6 years and just change out parts. You don't have to change out everything. Intel now, unless you buy an older setup like what we were looking at, whenever the new stuff releases, you're gonna have to, if you want to upgrade, you have to replace all the core parts, which is going to cost you another $600. So and it's always back and forth like that, right? Like just like anything, it's always back and forth. So that's just kind of how that shit goes. But it's interesting, the whole computer world, and stuff like that. I was out of it for like 7 years, up until almost 2 years ago now. And 7 years doesn't, I mean, it's long enough, but at the same time, it's in the computer world, that's like a decade when it comes to technology, because things change so fast. So fast. And so this it just kind of gives you an idea of what you're looking at. I mean, like I said, you can change stuff however you want, whatever fits your dollar amount and whatever. And of course, at the time of when you're ready to pull the trigger and buy something, it's probably going to be different at that point. So that's it. This just gives you an idea of what you're looking for. If I close that. All right. What do you think? Should we hit some Warzone? Doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Oh, there we go. Sorry about that, peeps. I was just checking to see if my mic was working. whenever you are ready, I will see if oop, come on. Turn on my timers here. Just turning on my timers here for work tomorrow. Make sure I get up on time. Not that one. Close that. Put that over here. Okay. Yeah, ready? Planning to get some yeah, let me just make an adjustment here. There we go. Lights a little bit right. There we go. Okay. Actually, while we're waiting, build a class. I'm going to. What do we got here? Wait, what is this? MCW. Yep. This thing is seen as the trash class, but let's see what we can build. Want some range, speed. Nah, it's gonna hurt us too much. Heavy round? No. This thing's dog shit slow, so we'll go like that. Wait, do I have it? I think I have that. No, I have that. Okay, let's do that. Where's it? Optic. Go with that guy. We want here. I'll go velocity. Now we want to make this thing shoot as fast as we can. 801, it's not bad. 812, but it hurts our damage. It also hurts our damage. let's try this. Try that unit. Rear grip. It's counterproductive. Let's go here. No. Try that thing out. Ooh. Five. I don't know. I don't know about that. I need some more hitting power. That's yes. That's not. I'll go back to those guys. Three. That's pretty weak. How far are we? Alright, we got okay, so we got those all. Yeah, what else we got now? Battle rifles. That guy, I believe I have 7.62 I'm working on. Let's see here. Yeah, nope. 7.62. Where did I put you? Come on. We're working on the attack eradicator. So maybe I don't have the 7.62 on here. I should put it on. Yeah, so good. Okay, there we go. Let's go.
Hey, hold on. I'm cooking a potato for my mom.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, we're just
Yeah, no, it's
just building
I
it.
pulled it out. Like I put it in there, and I pulled it out, and then like the potato just like it was not hot, but once it like walked a good solid 4 feet, it just started burning my hand. I was like, oh man. Like it wasn't hot when I got it out of the microwave, but it just suddenly, for no reason, got hot.
That happens. More dash stock. What else do we want to put on?
I'm wondering what my sister has in her PC though, because she ordered it all and then put everything together, and it took her like a year to get all the stuff. But she did work at Dollar General, and barely showed up to work. So like, but
See what that does.
I'm asking her, or I did ask her, what all she has in there, because she has a big old PC, but guess how tiny the monitor is?
24 inch?
It's the size of my laptop. The size of the screen's the size of my
Like
laptop
what, a
screen.
13, 14 inch?
Yeah.
Oh my word.
For that big of PC, she has that little tiny monitor. And I asked her, I said, why do you have such a tiny monitor for such a high-end PC that you built? She goes, well, I didn't want to spend money on a monitor. I was like,
The
you
monitor.
can go to Amazon and find a good hertz monitor.
You could probably get a 120 hertz monitor for a better price nowadays, because 120 is kind of becoming more of this, starting to become more standard. 60 hertz is
Yeah,
still
so, like,
60 hertz is still the go-to, but a lot of people are starting to move over to 120 because now most computers you can get a decent budget system that can still run a 120 and still game on it and stuff like that with decent performance. Like I mean, in an office, you might not notice it quite as much. It's a type setting, like if you're just doing that kind of thing, but like
oh yeah, but like if I
like
ended up
I
getting a
like
monitor for myself,
I don't know what the monitors the price is US, but like I have a gigabyte 31.5 inch monitor. That's one of them, and that was my first monitor that I had got, and that's cheaper than my second monitor. My second one's smaller, but my 31 and a half, my price was $530 or something like that. That's my price. So in US, that's probably like 380, $400. Now that does that seem like a decent amount of money?
there's
Yeah,
one
that's
on
decent
Amazon
money, but
and there's one I
now it's
saw
probably
at
cheaper.
Walmart. Oh yeah, there's one that I saw that at Walmart, and I also saw the same one at Amazon. I can't think of the name.
Probably like 50
It,
bucks.
it was close to a 30 inch.
Yep.
It was curved,
Mm.
and it had like an HDR sticker on it and everything. It was one of those high-end ones.
Yep.
For marked down, it was like 30 something.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, man, if I had money, I'd buy that. Because I'm playing on like an LG Smart TV right now. And
You know what?
it's giving off pretty good graphics. I'm not gonna lie.
You know, you got to work with
It's
what you
pretty
got,
good.
right? Sometimes you just got to work with what you got, and then get the good
yeah.
stuff later.
Xbox Series S standing up to make it feel like a PC. Keyboard and mouse.
Hey, you know,
Laptop next to me that can't
It-
read nothing but probably cool math.
hey, you know what? If it works, it works. You know, you know when you have nothing, you have nothing. You got to do the best you can. You know, and anybody who kind of shits on you for it is an idiot themselves. They either that or they've forgotten what it's like to come from low income.
Alright, I'll be right back. I gotta give my mom her tater.
Yeah. What's this? Random flex. Let's check this one out on this gun. I think I used it on here before. Ooh. I almost like it without that. Do I want to do 10 round mag? Yeah, let's go with 10 round. Ooh, so close to that skin. Until then, let's be. Ooh, that's a little bright. Go like that. Maybe not bold. Nope. Let's go. Yeah. No, we'll go like that. We will go like that for now. I do need to level up my tire. I will. Oh, now that. Oh, yeah. No, I don't need to put that on now. I do need this. Like that. And put the stubby on. AT. No, I want. Snake shot. And let's go like that. Oh, no, not that way. Yeah, let's try that one. Okay. Yeah, that works. Let's go with a laser. What do we got? We want visibility. Increased handling. Hip fire spread max. Okay, that one's good. Good, good. ADS doesn't really matter. Useless. So we get 0.38, 0.55. Marginally better. Let's go with that guy. Ooh. Okay. Right. Let's give that a spin. Hmm. What do I want to call it? Yeah, sure. I'll just go with what I had before. Whatever. I don't really. Also, it's a misspell. It's who cares? This guy. Oh no, this guy don't have any extras on. Master weapon. Wait, what's overkill? Calm vest. I want. Go like that. I've started doing signal jammers because people seem to be throwing a lot of landmines and claymores and such down. So that just basically lets you run right through. You have like a second or two, you just run right through. So the ECM, and then I also started using the IFF strobe just to kind of sneak past turrets because that's also been plaguing a lot of the matches and multiplayer matches as well, at least. Waiting for him to come back because he's got the host at the moment, and maybe we'll hit one quick hardcore lobby and then hit Warzone. Here. Good. Grab me a little snack. Might have to go grab myself another drink though. Let's have a cup of water or something.
And I'm back.
All right. Yeah, let's hit a quick hardcore lobby.
Yeah.
Just run a free for all or something.
We got change my operator right quick as well.
What?
Change my operator right quick.
Oh yeah, yeah. There you go. Yeah, then just let's just hit like a, I don't know, a free for all or something.
Oh, what's on the quick play? Hold on. Kill confirmed and domination both, or
The what?
you want to do domination or kill confirmed?
I don't know. Something under hardcore. Just do a TDM or a free for all. Good enough. Just kind of warm up a little bit for the Warzone.
Alright, that's on hardcore. Domination.
Sure.
Switch up as well.
Doesn't matter. See what gun to pick. Hey, actually, you know what? That reminds me, I do have I will change this skin. There we go. Ooh.
We went to the range before coming to the house after work. We went to go shoot some guns and stuff, you know?
Yeah.
No one cares.
Nope.
What are you guys jerking off to tonight? Punisher.
Everything. The cows.
Oh yeah. Let's
Cows is crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
see how this party goes. Yeah. Oh boy, looks like we're going to Rundown. Nobody likes to go to, not a state, but whatever that other one is. Afraid they're gonna get their asses kicked, I guess. Let's see how we do here. Kinda loosen things up a little bit. I'm gonna take this guy out.
Oh no. I feel like
Eliminate those against us.
this operator I have goes pretty good with this gun skin, the magma.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Enemy securing Bravo. We're taking Bravo.
Oh wow. Okay.
Love it.
Change that process. That did not work.
Enemies taking Bravo.
Oh, frick, I thought that was my teammate. I'm like, shit's sake.
I shot him twice in the body.
How are these guys in our backyard already?
That's what I'm saying. I shot the one guy, killed G twice in his body, his torso, and he never died.
Like, come on, guys. Like, they're in our backyard.
Oh my god.
Enemy securing Bravo.
Swapping mags.
Shit, no lethal. Oh, that's right. I don't have lethals. Ah, frick. I messed that up. That should have been an easy kill.
UAV online.
Okay.
Enemies taking Bravo. Enemy securing Bravo. Bravo.
This was justice. Changing mag.
We're losing Alpha.
Dusted 'em.
Ooh.
Enemy UAV active.
Swapping mags.
Taking Alpha. The enemy has captured 2 objectives.
Changing mag.
Hostile
Oh my, I suck.
losing Alpha.
Down. Target area marked. You're clear of hot.
It's hardcore and I ain't gonna get jacked. It feels like the way.
Loading.
Oh, should have looked right. Should have looked right.
They got a sentry turret.
Changing mag.
I'll probably save like the pistols and stuff for last to level up.
Green light, bitch.
Oh, what about we're back again?
Hostile Guardian has been deployed.
Enemy butterfly spotted.
In the area.
Moving this way.
Enemy taking Alpha.
Ah, should have checked that window. I knew that window was there.
I'm back.
You.
Loading.
Turret is active.
Changing mag.
Enemy UAV active.
Flanking here.
Hostile UAV in the area.
Changing mag. Loading.
There's a turret on that mark.
Moving this
Turret
way.
on that mark.
Hostiles launched a cruise missile.
Ah, you bugger. Ooh, they're in our backyard again.
Oh yeah, I almost got sea capture as well.
I mean, if we can flip it, that's great.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do.
'Cause this side of the river is shit.
It really is. I can't agree.
Hit.
Taking Alpha.
Ammo here.
Ooh, weird artifact or glitching.
We're taking Bravo. Alpha's
Survival's always a nice surprise.
Bro, I had the flamethrower
Ah,
gun.
The enemy holds 2 objectives.
loading time. Damn it! That'll get you every time to load.
Enemy UAV active. Enemy taking Alpha.
Gotta flip it again. Or attempt to flip.
We've lost everything. Reclaim the objective. Securing objective.
Oh shit!
Changing mag.
Sorry. Hey, don't be a jackass. I could have mowed your whole damn set half down, your squad down.
Who you talking to?
These dipshits that deliberately shot me. I came around the corner. I was expecting an enemy because this was originally a enemy side.
Enemy Overwatch Helo inbound.
And I didn't clear my target first. I shot and I ended up killing one of the other our guys. Then he deliberately comes shooting me. Goodbye. Doo-doo-doo. Oh.
Let's go, baby.
Oh, that was.
Can't wait till you see my KD.
That was a little rough.
What? Fuck, that was a horrible joke, boy.
Was that even a joke? That was a
Who's
dumbass
going?
fucking
Who's
thing to
closer
say.
to the?
That wasn't a joke.
What? Oh yeah, yeah. It's fixed now. I don't know. I don't know if you could see both of my right shields, but yeah, I got one on my head and one on my back.
I can't tell if that's a compliment or what.
Are you?
Hardcore domination. Capture all objectives. Secure.
Are you?
We're taking Charlie. Charlie secure.
After this round, before we start Battle Royale, Beetle, I'm
We're taking Bravo.
try this one thing I got. You have to try it so.
Control Bravo. We have taken the lead. Losing Charlie. Securing objective, Charlie.
That's it. Yeah.
We're taking Charlie. We're taking Alpha.
Yep, one's at B in the hallway.
Secured all objectives. We've secured the lead.
Hey, look, this is the map we met on.
Enemy securing Charlie. Losing Charlie. Enemy taken. Lost Alpha. Be online.
No, Beetle, go give him a big old hug.
Objective Bravo secure. Enemy securing Bravo. Bravo is compromised. Get it back.
Where'd you get your FOV set at there, Beetle? 10? I got mine, the max.
Friendly crew.
They're about to be taken C.
We're losing. Enemies taking Bravo.
I got some. Oh, my bad. Like, let's see.
Enemies securing Charlie. The enemy's in Charlie. We're taking Alpha.
Yeah, I'm a pretty decent, you know, Xbox player with keyboard and mouse.
Taking Charlie. Securing Alpha. We control Alpha. Securing Bravo.
Yeah.
Taking fire over here.
Enemies taking Bravo.
With you, mate.
Oh, into the hallway. B.
Objective Charlie. Enemies taking Alpha. Secure all objectives. Give no ground.
No, Coco.
Friendly
She's
UAV
taking
on
the.
Lost Alpha. Friendly UAV online. Losing Charlie.
Me and you both got a thing, I guess, for killing teammates.
Alpha secure.
What is this game on? Friendly fire will not be tolerated. I only shot 2 people on accident.
Enemies securing Bravo.
You already warned me. Whatever he's using, it hits hard, I guess. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Get them secure.
This is so confusing.
Securing objective Bravo. Hostile Mosquito is online. Objective.
Okay, there's one coming up the stairs at B from. I don't know this. I don't know how to describe it. Okay.
Enemies taking Alpha. We control 2 objectives. We're losing Alpha. All objectives secured. Regain and maintain position. Got him on the run. Keep up the chase. Objective Alpha is compromised. Get it back. Hostiles deployed Mosquito.
Oh, dude, you're so lucky you didn't walk right there.
The mission is complete. Good work.
That one bullet skimmed your head by like a hair. I was just trying to get camos right here. I don't blame him. Don't blame at all. Woohoo. I just looked at the stream. I could see you're running over a little over 200 FPS. 200 frames per second. During your games, it's pretty nice. Yeah, for you.
Yeah. Ryan, this did you see the
you, dog?
I heard him. Did you hear that? Did you see that final kill on that last map?
Yeah, bro, that was actually kind of lit. Not even gonna lie.
I was using my shorty sniper.
Your short is, why is it not long? Why is your sniper not long? Why is it short?
Let's get it going on.
I'ma give you
Stacy's
something
mom
short.
is got it going on.
Going on.
Luke Skywalker, I'm a big fan, dog. I love Star Wars.
Off your.
And I hate you.
Pin, bitch.
Oh hell yeah.
You break in my house, your mama can't save you.
Okay,
I'ma tie your ass up and fuck you in the ass.
Yikes. It's getting a little rowdy.
Yeah. Man, the far
If you play Suicide Boys, I'll pop off on baby.
Fuck all
Come
the
your titties.
period. It's all shit
Stacy's
everywhere.
mom, he's got it going.
Hardcore. Domination. Business operators. Secure and maintain the objective. We're taking Bravo.
Gotta be better than that. My United's fucking quick, dude. 47 meters back
Nice,
right
good.
there. Let's go.
Charlie secure.
Almost had an over.
Oh, another one coming.
I do have a treat for C though.
What? No, what did
I
that?
need to get back to Charlie so fast. I need someone to help. I got a fucking turret on my I just gotta get to Charlie.
So they got a guardian over there today.
Deploy.
No,
That's fine. We got a turret on Charlie. Let him come. Yeah, defense. How's that fucking turret there, bitches? That's defense.
Missed him.
Flanking here.
guy in the library behind the desk.
Well, they are loving me right now. I put a turret in the best spot you could put a turret. Objective Alpha is compromised. Get it. They're locked down in the library right now. They can't even leave.
Hey Luke, you got a nade?
Yeah.
Put one behind the library table.
Today's not done no more. Oh, 2 people to your left.
Yep, that one.
One of them here.
That turret's still on fire. Two objectives.
Ouchie.
They got me.
Swapping mags. Flanking here.
Outlaw, there's one right beside you. Hard.
They're back on
Har-
fire, everybody.
Yeah, Outlaw, there's one hard left. Nice clip.
Friendly mosquito deployed. He's laying down on the floor on the garbage can.
Ooh. Suddenly the latency gone up. What the heck?
Cannot lose Charlie.
One's in the plane.
He's fucking laying down on the garbage can still.
Well, you know what? Oh, we don't need to go anywhere, so it doesn't really matter. We got these two.
Oh, we got him.
Just maintain these two flags. That's all we need.
Yeah, exactly. But we gotta funnel him somewhere.
Changing mag.
Oh, I didn't see the helicopter.
Oh shit, dude, don't be over there. Friendly mosquito active. Enemy securing
Oh, watch out, teammate.
Guys, gotta stay out of line of fire.
What the?
Oh, somebody fucking flipped it, son of a bitch.
Hit.
The enemy
Loading.
has captured two objectives. Control Alpha.
Survival's always in my sight. Swapping mags.
We got the wrong objectives.
Loading. Semtex. Stunning. Grenade. Move.
Let him have B. I gotta have something, dude.
Yeah, otherwise, if we hold it all, then they spawn in random places.
That's not the point. The point is to funnel them, dude.
Yeah, but if you can control where they spawn by which flags you
don't
own.
get it. See, now they're copying what I did, but it's heard on Charlie, dude. You're not understanding how this works.
Oh, I know.
Why would you hold them all?
You don't want to hold them all.
And you don't want them to fucking randomly spawn either. You
Exactly.
want to know where they're at so you can fuck their day up. That's how
Exactly,
this
sir.
works.
That's what I said.
Points, so they can spawn on one of them.
Exactly. Hold two of them and let them have
That's
one
what
so
he
you can
was
funnel them.
crazy.
No,
Crazy.
he's trying to tell
That's
me
what he was saying.
That's exactly what I said.
No. That's what I was saying. And you said you're trying to tell me to take them all. Why take them all? Don't want them to
What?
spawn randomly.
Only an idiot takes them all.
What?
Swapping mags.
I know that. I can't believe they fucking fucking put a turret down where I did. They're not getting as many kills though.
I'm not surprised they did that.
Oh my god, sorry for misunderstanding, but I could have sworn you told me to take them all. Alright, let's take Bravo. Let's let him have Charlie.
Ah, shit.
Objective Bravo, secure.
Yeah, let him up. Fuck him up. It got really quiet.
We control two objectives.
Did their teammate quit?
Friendly bomb drone is online. Enemies taking Bravo.
I think they like quit or something.
Objective Bravo is compromised. Get it back. Hostile UAV in the area.
Dusted them. Enemy remote turret down. Coming back.
Turret's down.
Excellent.
Got a sniper by planter.
Hostile Overwatch Kilo in the area.
Oh, the Overwatch is here. There's one from my Overwatch. Should have had my Overwatch. Oh my god.
There's a sniper to the left side of the planter on C.
I've seen him. There's also a turret down
This was adjusted.
again.
Got him.
Oh, guys.
Enemy remote turret down.
Turret's gone.
Excellent.
Up and down.
Uh,
Right around the marble.
on the ping.
Hit 140. Oh, 200 applicator kills at the forge.
Securing objective Charlie.
Okay, on me.
Objective Charlie secure.
Shit.
They're pulling on A.
Coming.
They're moving C.
Alright, yeah, I didn't make the time. I was there, but
In the area. They're falling apart. Break them. Objective Charlie.
I'm gonna do the thing I don't normally like to do. Stay clear.
there's another one
Dusted them.
there. There we go. It's fine.
Popping ammo. Reload.
Objective Charlie.
How did they own all the objectives?
Good game.
That was a good match. Good match.
Good night, mate. Back to the lobby.
Oh yeah, very good match.
Wait, hold on. Say that
Good
again.
game. It's a good game.
Yeah, bro, I'm so fucking dog shit at this game. It's not even funny.
It's alright, you'll get there.
Dude, no, listen. The other guy
Level
the
three,
other guy
you
on the
good?
team is hyping me up. I like that.
Like that. Hmm. Hmm. Let's try that one. See how the ADS is on that. Oh, it's your ADS. Doesn't do much. See if that's. Is that better?
Yeah, I can actually hear and talk now. Like my mic got killed by a certain player. My game audio
That's
like a crackle happened,
it sounds kind of glitchy.
and then yeah, then I could not hear game or I heard game audio, but I couldn't hear people talking or nothing. I just saw your guys' mics pop up, and my mic didn't even want to work.
I'm gonna try restarting my game just to make sure it clears that. Maybe there's a bug in my audio here, because this game is notorious for audio bugs. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, we're just gonna do a restart here, just see if we can clear up the audio issues. See if we can clear up them audio issues. Alright, is that better? Yeah,
You still want to play hardcore? Want to go into
yeah. I don't know. Let's get some resurgence or battle royale, whichever you feel like you want to do. I have a sketchy thing to do. We should try duos on trio. We'd be outnumbered, but I was doing solo duo. Just for I don't know. We don't have to. It's just a thought. I want to put.
Yeah, we can do what she is.
I'm gonna put.
There you go.
I don't know. It's just for the heck of it, you know.
Yeah. I'm fixing or attempting this my whole month 62 LG class.
Yeah.
Wanting to. Range. Now I learned a recoil pattern for certain like assault rifles that have heavy recoil.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Like my mouse, and when I'm shooting it, if the recoil tries to catch on super heavy, I will turn my mouse like in towards the middle of my body, so turn it to my left side as I'm shooting, but still pull down, and it controls the recoil pretty good.
Oh yeah. Well, what attachment? What? You're the host, I think.
What'd you say?
No, what attachments? What you have all the attachments, right?
For the LG, yeah.
You don't have a foregrip?
Yeah, I have a foregrip.
Oh, okay.
I pull to my left a bit when I shoot.
The most common grip. What's it called here? Where did I put it? Here. So, the Bruin Heavy Support grip. That's the most popular one.
Yeah, that's what I've been using on this particular one.
I use that on most of my guns. I have it on, except for there's a few I don't. Okay, well, whenever you're ready, I'm just gonna grab a drink.
Yep. Almost, I'm fixing this stupid gun.
You can start it if you're ready. You can start it if you're ready.
Yeah, I almost. It's just this stupid gun. Almost. This on there. This. Screw it, I put a 100-round drum mag on it just because I feel like it. There we go. I might end up
And we're back.
On Twitch.
Which I did start a little bit on there, but there's a few things I don't know. They changed some of their policies whatever recently, so I kind of I kind of,
Do you wanna hold on? I did not mean to back us up. Did you squad fill on or off? Squad fill on or off? Yeah, I just realized it was not off because we had a random teammate that joined. I was like, wait a minute. You know, this magma camo I think is pretty darn cool. I was just gonna say that, but I mean, yeah. And the thing with the Interstellar, I wish Interstellar's a dark and gloomy. Yeah, but like Interstellar, you know how it's like a dark and gloomy kind of galaxy that moves fast. I want it to, like, instead of it being like a dark, gloomy galaxy, I'd rather it be like, I would say, a more poppy color, I guess. If that makes any sense.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Yeah, I could try. Oh, I fell off the Maybe you running the WSP Swarm with the
Enemy soldier in.
MCW.
Playtime's over. Stand by for deployment to the war zone.
Yep.
I want that bird ready in 3 mics. Relay those coordinates.
Nice.
Head shed gave the green light. We're deploying you to the front line.
Oh yeah.
You're up. Grab your chutes. We're cleared hot on all threats. Watch your ass.
Speaking of trying different things, I'm gonna try this pumpkin thing. Ooh. the smell. It. I don't know why I smelled it, but the smell is just.
Set a drop point for your squad.
I don't know. It smells like a wannabe jelly bean. Yeah.
You've got gas closing in fast.
It smells like a wannabe jelly bean. I don't know how to describe it. Like it's one of those. Oh yeah, I gotta turn off as soon as we land. Grab it.
Supply box is marked.
Alright.
Secure those locations.
This one. Gonna go here. Send me chat off.
One supply box down. 2 remain.
Oh yeah, there we go. I figured out what button it was to toggle it. F7. There's just up here if you want it.
You're losing ground. Move it. Head to the safe zone.
Money.
Supply box is secured. 1 remaining.
The best feeling ever.
Yeah.
Contract complete. All supply boxes secured.
There's a med vest on the roof here.
Armor pouch here.
I got one.
Let's go to buy it. The one thing you try to do as much if you possibly can is to get your own loadie as quickly as possible.
Oh, yeah.
Here, let's go over there. Drop your money over here, and we'll go buy one.
You got a loadout drop inbound.
How the hell did it end up there? Heart nuggets. Like, why?
Oh,
It's gotta
did
be.
you throw it up there?
No. It must have been unless it bounced. Unless it bounced.
It might have. Storm's right here too, so
Yeah.
right on our tail. That's what we're trying to get let out.
How did you get up there?
Come on, me right here.
Oh, here. Ooh. What's in here?
Ladder right here.
Hey, you want to try these? These are mine. That's a loadout crate.
Mmm.
These are all custom built.
I'll try this on bow.
That's the longbow. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Loadout drop headed your way.
Here's my custom WSP Swarm. Okay, that's a bush.
Locating the safe zone.
Going swimming, apparently. This week's supposed to be nice, because we get over half of it off. We got UAV.
Oh, nice. Let's see who's nearby.
Oh.
Great.
People over here. Yeah. 2 people? Yeah.
It should be.
Now wait, is it just? I don't know. Is it?
Did you load trios?
Yeah.
One more up there.
I cracked him. He. Inside this building right here. Pushing around.
Near crate.
Gas is inbound.
Okay, he's got to move. He's got to push out. Roof. Downed him. Naded him. Oh, I hit him. He died. That's not a team.
Oh man, I should have got that plate.
That's 2 different guys though, so it's not a team wipe. I got. There's a. Yeah, let's just get out of here. Okay, good work. Good
I
work.
tried to get plates. There was a guy over here somewhere though. Hey, unmarked, please, thank you. Not in this exact house, but he was over here.
Yeah, he was along this road. Well, he's going to be moving this way, so he has to.
Yeah, we'll probably see him.
Yeah, I'm getting off that highway. That bridge is suicide. You might as well be running with a red flag. You're saying kill me. Here, let's see if we can grab a. Ooh, grab that. Not the DDoS, the that radar.
Yep. I call it a
Portable radar.
portobello mushroom.
Yep. Yes. You got room for a UAV, right?
Yeah.
Here. Take that.
UAV?
Yep.
There we go. Let me pop it now.
Yeah. See who's nearby. See who's nearby.
I was trying to pop it. It won't let me. Alrighty, let's see. Yeah.
That's the closest.
Person here and the person on top of that building way over there. Kind of sort of next to him.
We'll just kind of ride the gas a little bit.
Gas is closing in. Get to the new safe zone.
Of course, the fire sale is on now.
Prices have been reduced.
That's like this thing. Can I please unmark?
Understood.
Oh, pop the smoke in front of us.
Yeah, I'm gonna put a mortar down on there.
Fire mission. Target marked.
Wanna hop over the ladder?
Apparently, my guy's an idiot.
I missed it too.
My guy's fat and stupid.
Oh, don't worry.
Oh, somebody's been dead here. One down. Crack the other side. Oh, I need that.
Self revive. I got a self revive.
Yeah, I got a mask.
To the safe zone.
Ooh. Ooh, another anti counter.
Yeah. If I can pop it now. Up to you.
The counter?
Yeah, it's up to you.
I would just pop it if only pop it if it's going at somebody or hurt somebody.
Right here.
Hey, nope. I see you there. Do that.
Move over here.
Don't do that.
Found one.
Many.
I'm moving. Yeah, just keep moving. Did you down him?
Yeah, I killed one guy.
They're friendly.
His teammate's probably gonna be coming to me.
Hey, shh.
Because we're all about to die in the gas. That's why we're all friendly, right, guys?
Oh.
I can't
I killed the guy or something.
dive, but
Nice.
That's a team wipe too, so they're gone. By the way, I just discovered my prox is on. I didn't even realize it. Usually it's off.
That might be a little helpful to know.
I accidentally put that down, so I might as well use it. Yeah, let's go.
Yeah. I was trying to figure out where the one guy was, but I just couldn't see.
See, I wasn't gonna die in the gas right away because I have a mask.
Yeah, that's why I pushed on top of the buildings. Somebody about back in front of us to the left. See the flare still?
This way.
I don't think they bought back. They probably
There's a deployable here.
used a got that portabella if you want me to pop.
Yeah, drop one. I'll drop it. I dropped it.
Oh well, we both dropped.
I got another one.
Supply crates are restocked. Advise you load up now.
Got ammunition box ready as well. They're dropping me money. I can get into the UAV.
There's nobody here. At least not right now. Maybe grab yourself, grab a mask.
Yeah.
I'm gonna check in here to see if there's extra cash.
Yep.
UAV is being refueled. RTB is this time.
Man, I figured out who took my bicycle. This man right here.
Yeah, and I can buy myself a fresh mask.
Well, not technically fresh.
Yeah, 90%. I think that's
56.
yeah. Mine was probably close to 70, but
Head to the safe zone.
okay, mic's on.
Cash. So much cash.
Mosquito.
Got a portabella.
Yep. Oh, we got a long run.
Oh yeah. Do you have your running shoes?
Best have lost weight.
Okay, time for the marathon, boy.
Avoid the island. Because we don't want to come up, we don't want to be on top of it because we could be seen in the middle of the water. This is a dangerous run.
It really is. I got two guardians to our left. Somewhere.
Yeah, one of them's on the buy. Oh, we got one up here. He's hurt.
Oh yeah. I still got that counter if you want me to.
Watch this.
Over here, cracked him.
Ooh, they're all here. The whole team.
Want to pop? Oh, you popped the portal. Down low up top. Straight above us, down low. What the hell did I get there? He's cracked. So am I. Guys over here, to the left. Behind us. Oh, I ran out of ammo to get here. I don't know ammo. Oh, good, that's close.
Ah,
Oh, so close.
that was a good run. That was a good run.
It was. Ran out of ammo.
19th, that's not bad.
Second, so it made it bad.
Well, I thought I had a swarm on me, and I had my little my mini WSP my big mini Mac 10. I had the little what is it? WSP something. It's basically the pistol glass. If that would have been a swarm, I could have ripped all those guys up.
I just realized I have a packet loss where I can see like my packet loss and stuff, and it's always been at 0. Never had any packet loss, which is surprising for an Xbox.
Use this time for some target practice. Real things coming soon.
Hey, if you ever go to Walmart or something, don't buy pumpkin pie flavored sparkling water.
Let's get that bird.
I'd much rather drink vodka.
Head shed gave the green light. We're deploying you to the front lines.
Oh man, that was bleh.
Hey, welcome here. We're just cracking off some rounds of Warzone. We were doing a little PC building earlier.
It's got the aftertaste, so it's like a weird tingling
And,
on my tongue. I'll stick to
just
my,
a future building budgeting kind of thing for a new PC that my teammate here is thinking of doing once he's able to. So yeah.
Where we going?
Gas is approaching on your position. Move to the safe zone.
Oh, me turn. Oh gosh.
If you want to get hot and spicy, you can drop right down in the middle of everything. If you want to be a little
hot and spicy, because why not?
well, if you want to get really spicy, hit a most wanted. That draws anybody to you. Or is that a little too? Is that habanero's hot? Is that habanero hot, or you want jalapeno hot?
Oh, I want jalapeno hot. Let's go.
Oh, that's habanero.
Habanero. Close enough.
You want if you want ghost pepper, you go right in the middle of town on one of those. Okay, there's a trick before you grab it. Okay, so there's a little trick though. It's not really a trick, but it's a way to make it go quicker. Wait, are you gonna pick it, or am I?
If you want to, you can. It doesn't matter.
Okay, so as long as we have our weapons.
Gas is closing in.
Okay, hang on. Okay, so the trick is, as soon as I be close. Oh, I don't need that. Be close to a loot box. Don't open it yet. Once it says I've picked it up and the timer starts, then we start looting like crazy, because the more we loot, the faster we loot, the quicker it knocks down the time. Because each box you open takes time off, and if we end up killing a player, that takes even more time off.
Okay. Let me just type in game chat. Need people to kill. Come here.
Oh, when I pick that thing up, they will come. Usually they do.
I'm next to a box, by the way.
Ready? Here we go.
You're the target of a most wanted contract. Eliminate threats and secure supply caches to close it.
If you see sniper around, pass me some.
Yep. I got 16 on me, so here I'm gonna just.
I just figured I'd take this cat. I was lying around. We may have to venture out to other places, but. Oh,
yeah.
swarm! I'm taking that. Actually, this thing had a bigger drum.
An AMR9, so. You want to plate up?
Yeah, now I have plates. See that little bit of looting? We went from 4 to 2.5.
I got a portobello. My headset almost decided to yoink off my head for no reason.
Well, apparently you don't need it.
Yeah. Oh no, I need it. Trust me, it's me, so I definitely need it.
See,
There were people in the apartments over here to our left. I don't know.
ooh, cluster mine.
Huh, I got a mosquito on me right now.
Well, I got a personal or a PA and a cluster.
Want some more sniper ammo?
We got a loadout drop inbound. Large caliber here.
16 more.
Ooh.
Gas is moving in. New safe zone located. Most wanted contract closed.
Done.
Redeploying squad mates. Good work.
We might as well grab this loadie because it's in the gas.
Yeah. Only ours? I really can't tell if I'm blind or I'm... Let me pick it, thank you. I don't know why, but I just
Oh,
could not
getting
find
peeked.
my class to save my life.
Got peeked from this side somewhere.
Oh, right here. I thought I live pinged them, didn't even know where they were.
Moving this way.
Pop my mosquito.
Flanking here.
He shooted out the other side.
Yeah, smoked it. That's what he did.
Cover.
Get
Coming up
safe
as
zone.
well. Another one on me. Fell up to you. Oh.
I'm never.
Oh, they're both sides.
Was there a ladder on both sides?
No, you could hop up on the other side.
Got one down.
Damn. I should have put the cluster mine down.
I popped the mosquito, but it did nothing.
Well, you know.
It's right over top of where they were.
Huh.
Did 0. Oh, he's in the... Isn't the striker broken? It's supposed to be one of the broken weapons.
Oh, I got a return.
It's all down to you.
Oh my god.
Your squad mate failed the mission. They're headed back to base.
You died.
Maybe. We both kind of died at the same time.
Ow.
You gave it a solid try. Time to head back to base.
Oh, you got the second chance
Just
thing?
an opportunity to do better.
How the hell did that work? I don't get how that worked. That was BS. I was freaking lighting him up before he even turned. This game sometimes is annoying.
Hey, look, it finally wanted to load us.
Yeah, it takes a while for this thing to find something.
Yeah, especially whenever you just, as soon as you lose.
Check your gear and weapons. We'll be deploying shortly. Enemies dropping into the AO. All stations, this is Shadow 01. Deployment to the war zone has been authorized.
I switched WSP to the swarm.
Prep for dust off. We're up in 3 miles. Let's move. Things all here. Word came down. We are green to go. Gear up, grab your shoes. Go for the war zone. Enemy activity will be high. Expect contact early and often.
Got a bunch of snacks kind of next to me. Because we got like a bag thing at the school or whatnot. Oh, man.
Mark a drop point for your squad and lead them in.
turn.
Proceed to the safe zone.
Most wanted contract.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Oh man.
Quick money.
Oh yes.
There's a bounty on your head. Eliminate enemies and secure supply caches to get rid of them.
I got a PA.
Gas is moving. All squad members are in the safe zone.
Head over to this apartment. I like using breacher drones sometimes. They're a little overpowered.
Nah, they're not too bad. It takes. I don't like them because I don't like them because it takes too much time to deploy them.
Yeah. I just think it'd be funny though to use them one day. Then like that one
Blows up on you.
like guy that just well, me it would, but mosquito right here if you want it.
I'll go for it.
Contract on you is closed.
I
Nice.
saw it said you picked up another one.
All right, let's get ourselves our loadie.
I got the mosquito. I'm coming.
Just jump out the window.
Coming. I can't jump out the window. I'm already up here. I dropped my own cash.
All right, see ya. Hey, that worked.
Loadout drop headed your way.
Now I got the swarm. Oh, I got peeked.
Which direction?
I think it was from over this way.
I got
This way.
Go to buy station here.
We'll find out.
Recon overhead. Copy that. UAV.
Over this way?
Ooh, there's a guy over here
Moving this way.
towards that
Yeah.
marker.
Rush him or no?
Oh, yeah, why not?
There's someone flying in towards the left side of your marker. Oh, there's a bunch of people flying in the air. There's a guy on your marker exactly now.
Friendly loadout drops on the way.
Taking the balloon.
Okay, coming too. Take it too.
Flanking here.
Somebody still here?
Gas is closing in. Get to the new safe zone.
He just climbed up the ladder. It's only one. He jumped out
Go
the
for
roof
it.
of your side right here.
Fuck me!
No thanks.
Nice. No thanks.
Oh, mushroom.
There's definitely people here. I
Or
don't know. They probably ghosted.
they could have moved.
Could have. There's a play box right here if you want to pick it up. I got ammunition. Also got a.
Drop it into the AO.
Whoa.
This stuff gives me PTSD. Where's he at?
Affirmative.
Watch for movement.
There's two. They're grabbing their loadout.
Copy that.
Oh. Calling in a PA. Where I marked it, there's somebody over there too.
You got a personal. You got an airstrike.
I just called it.
Nice. Okay, we gotta move.
Safe zone.
I got smoked, by the way. Smoked it for you. Still up there? Picked up the roof.
Vale verga. Eso me trabó, a ver.
Oh, he was right behind me. Oh, now you
There
win?
was another guy too.
Yeah, it was a team. Well, I think we got third party.
Oh yeah.
There's two other teams.
I watched the kill cam and the guy that was on top of the roof wasn't even part of their team.
Thank you.
Oh, you got the gulag?
Yep.
I was over here eating a little thing of Sour Patch Kids waiting for my gulag to magically appear. Just don't kill anybody in 35 seconds. Well, I spoke too soon.
You died.
No, someone came in the gulag. I almost made it out without having a fight. It was the same guy you killed earlier. Got him.
You won?
Has been cleared for redeployment.
Yep.
Haha.
I threw about 4 smoke grenades down at the ground, and he was so confused, so he just stood there in the open field. Or not open field, but you know what I mean. He just stood there.
See if we can,
Something about this RAM, just a bit different.
we needed like another $1,300.
Yep. I'll go check this building.
Cancel that.
Oh, this is Miami. What? No footsteps. Right here. It's on me.
You're the last of your squad.
I think he's alone. Hold on, let me watch. He's by himself. Okay, that aim is suspicious.
Gas is closing in.
Copy that. Phoenix 2-3 is on station. Strike inbound.
That. That's one of those that definitely was not aim assist kind of aim. Hey, right here.
JLTV marked.
You need a gun?
I got a striker. That's all I got.
Yeah. There's something inside.
Gun inside? Alright.
I mean, if you don't want that one, I'll trade it. Here, I'll trade.
I got a broom. Good with this broom. Oh.
Sweet. And he called in. I had a token, so. Hello.
And he had a shotgun, of course. Yeah, redeploy thing.
Recon contract marked.
Gas is closing in. Relocating to the safe zone. This intel reveals the location of the next gas spread. Get it to the uplink station marked on your tac map for decryption before it's too late.
Oh, jeez.
You're losing ground. Move it.
What the? Bro, I hate this game. Fucking ass. Kill me or gay. Kill me or fucking gay.
He's self-prison. You can just tease the hell out of him.
Whatever. That's bull.
It's a valiant effort.
That is 100% bull.
I'm rewatching the stream so I can see.
That was robbed.
How did...
I tell you, I think this game's, if it sees you're doing good in a game, it dumbs down your skill. Like it puts crutches in your way. I guess I think I should call that a night. It's already 11:15 in my time. And I'm working tomorrow, so I should probably get to bed. Maybe we'll catch you.
Oh yeah.
All right, we'll catch you guys a little later. Thanks for dropping in, and